close your eyes and just listen to the sounds of your breath as you tune in and come inside of yourself. You're listening to your breathing. Tune into your hips and feel where your sitting bones are connected with the chair or your couch. And tune into the backs of your legs and your feet. And we call upon Archangel Michael to come and be with us now. Please wrap us in a cobalt blue bubble of protective light to shield us and protect us. And thank you. Feel how his energy comes in for you. And Archangel Michael, we ask that you build a mirror box around us to deflect outwards and away any negative or lower energies. You can see that box being built with a panel in front, behind, left, right, above, and below. And just feel how your energy shifts now that you're sitting here in this space and it's just you. And we thank you, Archangel Michael, for your help. When you look up above you, you can see that shaft of white light that's shining on you from heaven. It's like a spotlight, and it comes in through the crown of your head. And it's igniting and lighting up your pineal gland right in the very middle of your brain. And as your pineal gland is activated and begins to open, you can see that light sort of pouring out and filling your brain, following all of those neural pathways. And then that white light begins to travel down your spine. And outward from there, it is also following all of the neural pathways, spreading out through all of the nerve endings, and also through your vascular system, through your heart, through your blood, through your lungs, and the oxygen that you're breathing. All of that is circulating out towards the extremities of your body. And you can feel your attention being brought down into your hips and into your low back. And you see that light shining out through the tip of your tailbone and shining down into the earth. And that light is going down, down, down even further. And finally it is connecting with that little ball of light that is the core of the earth. And this light that you're sending down sort of wraps around and it just is absorbed. Both energies, both lights become one. And you feel the earth sort of tug you, knowing that you're anchored there. I ask you now to rub your hands together and put your right hand over your heart and put your left hand over top of your right hand. And you're just going to be thinking about opening and activating your heart chakra. My heart chakra is now clear and open. I love myself. I give myself permission to give and receive love freely. I'm successful, and I am lovingly supported by everyone around me. And let those phrases roll around in your mind. And when you think of those people who support you, you'll see, of course, your friends and your family and your loved ones come forward. Or for some of you, your coworkers might come forward. It could be neighbors, people that you don't really know, people that you've had a passing connection with, or maybe it's felt sort of like a misconnection or a disconnection in the past, and they're coming forward and showing you their face. Or their name is just kind of flickering through your mind. And on top of all of these people, you also have your team of angels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your spirit animals, the ascended masters, gods and goddesses, the archangels. Did I mention ancestors? Because there's more ancestors that are coming. And the numbers are just legion. And you have so much support. And just allow your heart chakra to open. And as your heart opens, sometimes for people, they feel emotion. If you have emotion coming up for you, and if you start to cry or tear up, or if your heart is hurting, then just allow it to happen. You're leaning into this and you're just having a conversation with your heart here. Our hearts carry a lot of stories, and it's just telling you a story. It's not the way that you are. It's not the way that you are forever. This isn't you in totality. This is just a facet. This is just a flicker. So one of the magical things about our hearts is that electromagnetic frequency of our heart is actually significantly stronger than that of our brain. Everyone that we have ever known and ever had a connection with, anyone that we've ever met, we have a connection with our hearts. It doesn't make any difference if you've loved that person or even liked that person. You might have hated that person, or that person might have been someone who just didn't impact you at all. You have connected with hundreds and thousands of people through your daily life up to this point in your life. And every time that your heart beats, you are sending a message. You are capable of sending a message through that huge network that is connected with you. You can send a message of love and peace. And then when you think that every single person that you are connected with is also connected in that same way, and then everyone that they're connected with is also connected in that same way. And when you look at it that way, pretty soon, all of us on the face of this planet are connected by our heart centers. Somehow, some way, we've passed in an airport. We've seen something on Facebook or Instagram. We are all connected. And just allow your heart, every time that it's beating, to send love to ripple through that whole network. And you see that network of light that can affect the surface of the earth. So the earth right now, our beautiful earth, is struggling with so many ruptures, with flooding in the southern states and flooding in India, and landslides and mudslides that are happening in Asia, and forest fires that are happening in Canada and the United States. There's all kinds of things going on, and our earth is hurting. She's going through some rupture and transition. Let's send love so that she's encapsulated in this big hub of loving energy and being held in this net of love. And then through that rooting cord that you have that connects you with the core of the earth, I want you to send that pulse down that way too. So that not only are we sending a loving vibration to the surface of her, we're also sending a loving vibration to the center of the earth and telling her that we do love her. And then we're coming together here in a community of peace. We're looking at each other in ways that we can help. We're sending support and love to people who are going through hard times, to people who are experiencing tragedy. Whether you've had your house burned in BC or whether your house has been washed away in Texas. We're sending love to the people in India who don't have an internet connection. We're sending love to them. Sending love to each other. And sending love into the earth. And coming together as a community that does indeed share that same electromagnetic frequency, where we do all affect each other. And today, we choose love. And with that, you can begin your day.